Good morning. It is Freaky Friday and March 7th, 2:12 a.m. and you know, the process for my step 3, right? Turning um, my attitudes and actions over to a loving and caring God of my understanding. And so I start out of the chapter A Breakfast of Champions uh, in the shack, and this is like ending the chapter. The real underlying flaw in your life, Mackenzie, is that you don't think I am good. If you knew I was good and that everything, the means, the ends, and all the processes of individual lives is all covered by my goodness, then while you might not always understand what I'm doing, you would trust me. But you don't. I don't, said Mac, but it was not really a question. It was a statement of fact, and he knew it. The others seemed to know it too, and the table remained silent. And I, I read The Shack early in my recovery, probably the third year, and I was attending Hardin Simmons. Um, Working in the bookstore and saw, yeah, the book in one of the clearance bins, and so I bought it, because it was probably under $2. Uh, and now, goodness, uh, just coming up on 19 years on the 12th of this month, and what I remember is so fleeting from my early recovery, right? And to visit it again, and still, you know, you know, have I really changed? Um, mm. So, Sarayu spoke. Mackenzie, you cannot produce trust, just as you cannot do humility. It either is or it is not. God is or he isn't. Trust is the fruit of a relationship in which you know you are loved. Exclamation mark. Because you do not know that I love you, you cannot trust me. Okay, so yeah. The the root of trust issues. I do not know that I am loved. And you can show me, you can tell me, and yeah, um, uh, but I just don't know. I never, uh, it's now it's written down on a piece of paper by the VA administration that, I I'm prone to suspiciousness, right? And therefore, um, yeah, I don't believe it. Maybe if I say it out loud and I'm honest about it, maybe that's the start of it, right? Yeah. Hmm. I just do not know. If there's, if the God of my understanding loves me, I just don't know. Again, again, there was silence. And finally, Mac looked up at Papa and spoke. I don't know how to change that. I really don't either. The response, you can't. Not alone. But together, we'll watch that change take place. For now, I just want you to be with me and discover that our relationship is not about performance or your having to please me. I'm not a bully, not some self centered, demanding little deity insisting on my own way. I'm good, and I desire only what is best for you. You cannot find that through guilt or condemnation or coercion, only through a relationship of love. And I do love you. Sarayu stood up from the table and looked directly at Mac. Mackenzie, she offered, if you care to, I would like you to come and help me in the garden. There are things I need to do there before tomorrow's celebration. We can continue relevant elements of this conversation there. Please. Sure, responded Mac and excused himself from the table. One last comment. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't ever leave a room without one last comment. Um, he added, turning back. I just can't imagine any final outcome that would justify all of this. And Mackenzie, Papa rose out of her chair and walked around the table to give him a big squeeze. We're not justifying it, we are redeeming it. And so, attitude and actions. Um, and, just there's a simple phrase, let me love you. And I'm like, why? Why would you even want to? Uh, uh, yeah. With all the things I've done, uh, uh, yeah, I have, I have this space in my heart that I can open up and I can love you, right? But damn it, as soon as that, it's got a spring to it, and it's a tight spring, and so these, it's kind of like the doors of a cellar, uh, they open up, but the moment they're open, they're already shutting. And that's how I love. Yeah. I'm open, but man, those doors are shutting. Um, and, the words from my own son, Mom, I don't think you know what grace is. And when he said that to me, I was like, how dare you? Um, but he's right. And he was bold enough to say that and then click and, hang up the phone. And I haven't had a conversation with him since. That's my baby boy, you know. And, 3 boys and a girl, and I love them all. Yet, e- uh, each one of them knows that spring-loaded door so well. And as Max says, I can't change that. And I spend a lot of time alone. Hmm. I don't even have pets today. Hmm. They know it too, Sonny knew it for 9 years. But he loved me unconditionally. And then he's not here. So I gotta do something. I gotta do something different. Man, at least some WD-40, right? Maybe loosening the spring, something. And so the process begins. Amen. Peace out.